Hey, hi, hello. It's the LaSala Show. Episode 30. Friday, February 12th, 2021. My guest tonight, Mr. Jake Hebert. Very talented musician, artist. We go way back. He was the host of my first ever open mic night that I did stand-up comedy. He's doing a Valentine's Day show streaming live on his Instagram. The link is in the bio. We had a great conversation, and here we go. And we're back with the LaSala Show. My guest tonight, Mr. Jake Hebert. Jake Hebert, how say you, sir?
Greetings.
Now,
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic, and I'm wondering just what in the fuck is happening in the world right now that's grinding your gears, sir.
Grinding my gears? There's plenty to have your gears grinded about out there. God, I'm doing everything I can to like not let that happen, but it's very hard.
Yeah, well,
I'm like Thanos on the farm. You know, I just try to get away from it, but then it searches you down, hunts you down.
Right. So where are you living right now? How secluded are you from the madness?
The madness finds you if you like open yourself up. You know, I stay online, so I'm still connected to the madness, but I'm living on Toledo Bend. I've found a little area up in Sabine Parish.
Nice. Okay. So a hurricane is definitely going to come and visit you at some point, right? Or has it already?
It's already it's already happened. Yeah, it ripped through this area, but it did so much more damage to Lake Charles,
right?
Which is like my hometown area. I couldn't dare complain. Whenever I saw the damage that happened to Lake Charles, it was just like it was a walk in the park for us.
Right.
You know, we're about 2 hours north of Lake Charles.
Okay. So, did you have family that was terribly affected by it, or are they out of there?
My grandmother's house got pretty messed up, and that was like, you know, childhood. I was like raised there. She's had to have it like completely like redone. She's been staying for months, just like in a mobile home, like outside of like the cop moved onto the property outside the house because she couldn't stay there. But I mean, you know, still, I mean, some people had their houses completely obliterated. I mean, you saw what happened downtown. It was actually absolutely devastating, actually.
Yeah, it's terrible. How many more years do you think Louisiana survives, or at least the southern portion?
Survives? Man, I mean, well, you know, we lose so much of the Gulf Coast, probably on an hourly basis. We're slowly losing all that. I don't know. I don't think the whole thing will dissolve within our lifetimes, but I don't see any sign of the extreme weather like lightening up. It only seems to be getting amplified. I think that's a very real threat.
Absolutely. It's terrifying. I'm already dreading the summer heat and the humidity. I mean, it is like, if I think about it, I start to get chills, ironically, but it's really like, it's like depressing and
Ironic chills.
yeah,
Ironic chills. Sounds like an indie band name.
I like it.
It's true, we're, humid subtropical. That's the phrase.
Disgusting.
It's like it's a jungle down here.
Yeah, I hate it, but I love the food. I guess I'll say that.
That's what keeps you coming back.
Yeah. I've already gained 5 pounds since I've been back down here, and
5 pounds? Oh man.
yeah,
You could lose 5 pounds in an evening if it was stressful enough.
yeah, if it's the right bowel movement, I guess.
God, I think I gained 35 pounds or something since I moved down here.
Tell the listeners how you know me, or how we know each other.
How do we know each other? I don't want to lie. Whenever I think of you, though, I think of like the downtown Lafayette scene, and I mean, I kind of knew you as just like a man about town for a minute until I realized that you were a stand-up comedian, and that's how I really like think I got to know you as an entertainer.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm an actual stand-up comedian. I think those people get paid. But I am an open micer, I would say. And you hosted.
Hey, look, if you have to get paid to earn the title, I don't know what I am. I'm an open micer too, most of the time.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Like having to really put yourself out there and not really feel comfortable, giving yourself the title musician or songwriter or comedian. It's kind of just like, well, I work at a restaurant, but also I have this hobby on the side. And everybody's like, who the fuck is this guy?
That's something that I always, whenever, if you tell people when you're growing up that you like want to be, I'm going to be a musician, I'm going to be a rock star, or something like that. I'm going to be like a movie star or a stand-up comedian. It's easy for them to brush you off, until you like actually hit it. Although everyone who makes it has to go through all of that, but I've always just hung on to the thought that if that's what you're doing, then that's what you are. It doesn't matter if you make it or hit it, strike it big. We can think of many like famous people who only struck it big after they died. But you are that thing if that thing is what you continue to pursue.
Right.
You might have to do something else to put food on the table, but if you continue to follow your heart or follow your calling, then what else can they call you?
Yeah. I don't know. A bum, a loser.
Yeah, no, they can definitely call you things. Yeah, you're right.
No.
But at least they have to say he was a bum who like thought he was a musician. He's a bum who tried.
Yeah, and trust me, I would much rather go out like that than like, well, he was a loser, but he held down like a real estate job, or he also sold cars, but he was a fucking loser wife beater or something. Like, I'd much rather just follow my heart, my passion. Than
Did you say wife beater?
Well, you throw it in there somewhere.
It's like you completely fall off the track. Like, I used to be a musician, but now I'm a wife beater.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know. There's some pretty great musicians out there that also put a hand to their spouse, I would say.
Hey, okay, well, that's we can cancel some of the greats right now.
True. Well, Mike Jack.
And rightfully so. I don't know. It's in one sense, separate the art from the musician, or in the other sense. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like Woody Allen. I mean, Woody Allen.
What drives that kind of behavior? It's I guess when the ego gets out of control. I don't even know where to go with that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Let's talk about something else.
Sorry. So you got the vaccine, man. Which strain did you get?
Wait, strain of what?
The vaccine.
Oh, I sure did. Yeah, I got the Pfizer vaccine.
Okay. All right. I heard Moderna's better, but tell me your thoughts. I'm just joking, by the way.
You want me to talk shit on Moderna?
Yeah,
I think
man.
that whichever vaccine you can get, I don't know. Moderna, go for it. Johnson & Johnson, I don't know. I don't trust them.
Yeah.
That's baby shampoo.
Yeah, I always think of like baby powder or shampoo.
I don't want to throw them under the bus. But I mean, it was also, I think that their percentage was way lower. It's I think it was like a 60% success rate. I don't want to speak about things that I'm not certain about. So maybe I shouldn't even be doing this.
Well, okay, so tell me.
Maybe I shouldn't talk.
Speak your truth
I don't
about
know.
what happened with yours.
Get the vaccine. Get it.
What did you get sick in the days after you got your shot?
Not at all. My arm was sore for like a day, like at the point, then that's totally normal. Like at the injection point, I was sore. Gave me some aspirin for it. But two of them. It was nothing. Actually, and also the actual shot, like the needle injection, I didn't feel it. Literally didn't feel it both times. Like I didn't see it done until somebody had done it. Conspiracy, maybe I never got a shot. I looked for the needle went in.
Oh, you're one of those.
I didn't even.
You're one of those that watches the needle go in.
I didn't. No, I don't like to do that. I have been denied donating blood before because I got faint from it. I'm really bad with needles.
Same here. I get all sweaty and nauseous and faint and yeah.
Yeah, I almost passed out. They pricked my finger to test to just test me, and I almost passed out. I mean, this is years back. I would think that maybe I'd do better now. I got on that blood bus once and just smells. I guess the alcohol wipes, and I don't know. It was just clinical smell.
Yeah.
And I freaked out. I walked on that too. I don't know. Since years ago, now I'm in a medical setting every weekday. I'm working at a hospital right now.
Shit.
But so maybe I would do better. I wasn't, but the vaccine, that's why I was able to get the vaccine early.
Well, yeah, I was about to ask how you jumped the line for that, but that explains it. And my other friend who works in a hospital setting, she said she was very sick for 2 or 3 days after she got it.
Did she also get the Pfizer?
That's what I don't know. Maybe it was Moderna, but...
How old is she?
She's probably 34, 35.
That's younger than me. I'm 36. I don't know what it is that makes people affected. There is, people do have an allergic reaction sometimes. It's very rare. But that's what they do.
Yeah, it's fickle, man. A lot of people are very, very skeptical of it. Some people can't wait to get it. And then there's another class.
I hope that people who are listening maybe read it as one thing.
Hold on, say that again? You're breaking up again. Hello?
Hello, hello.
All right, you good.
Uh, my point of view, and what I hope that people are taking from where I'm coming from, is to don't be so skeptical. I think it's perfectly safe. Not to say that you may have some side effects, but that's just your body reacting to it. I mean, no one is going to die from the vaccine, and getting it is going to help you. Some people do certainly have negative side effects, but that is it's not very common.
Yeah, I think once I'm even in line to get it, I might feel a little more comfortable getting it. It's like, not that I don't trust it. It's just more like I haven't even gotten a flu shot since I was in middle school or high school even. So I've gone about
Yeah,
15 years of just not even seeing a doctor. So I don't know what the hell's going on inside my body.
I mean, everybody's scared of the unknown, and it is scary. And also, in our age group, it's easier for us to get through it if we do catch it. And getting the vaccine, it also doesn't mean that you can't pass it on to other people.
Right.
I still wear a mask for the sake of others, because it can still get into my body.
Right.
And I can still spread it to other people. It's just like I'm just not going to suffer from it.
Yeah.
Basically, that's pretty much what it comes down to. So,
do you have a very fashionable mask, something that you
a
enjoy?
fashion?
Yeah, like
Fashion mask?
fashion statement
No,
mask.
not really. I've just got some that I've got now. I don't, passed around. I don't. I know. I haven't gotten fashionable with it.
That's disappointing for me to hear, actually.
I know. I'm disappointed to say it. I don't know. I did buy some to do that, right? I guess the ones that I paid for that I thought would be my fashion mask, they kind of failed me. It was I bought two of them. They're it was supposed to be for people who wear glasses.
Oh yeah.
And okay, and they're plastic. So and they fit over your ears like glasses. So it's got the frame, the top of the frame goes across your eyebrows.
Oh wow.
Goes behind your ears to wear it, and then it's got it's like Scorpion or Sub-Zero, just like plastic over the face.
Right.
It looks great. That was pretty much how I sold myself on it. I was like, well, if it doesn't work, it'll at least be a good prop.
Yeah.
And that's what it ended up being. It's completely useless. And when I put on some glasses, they still fog up. I don't wear glasses, but for prescription, although I'm probably headed in that direction. But I like the blue light glasses, because
yes.
I'm staring at screens. I'm staring at screens all the time. So
Yeah.
I like to wear blue light glasses.
Yeah, I have to get a better pair because I think the ones that I got are just clear. They're bullshit. They're only like $20, so I got to get a real pair because I stare at video game screens way too much. And
what video game are you playing?
well, it's all sports. So Madden, NBA 2K, FIFA. Every once in a while, a little Call of Duty. I like to shoot some people and get it off my chest. But, yeah, nothing. Oh, also, I mean, me and my girl play, Mario Party and, what's it called? Mario Kart.
What?
On the Switch.
That's Switch, yeah.
Yeah. So whenever me and my girl are playing...
What system are you playing your sports games on?
PlayStation 4.
Okay. I'm PlayStation 4 and Switch also.
There we go.
I do both.
Well, but you don't play
Madden.
Out of time? You don't play Madden or FIFA or 2K though.
No, I'll tell you what. The last sports games that I've committed myself to. Okay. NFL Blitz,
Wow.
NBA Jam, and I think it was WWF Raw.
Oh, nice. That's the trifecta right there.
I think so. Yeah. I don't think anything has ever surpassed that. I guess, but I do play Mario Kart sometimes. That's also a sports game. No,
Yeah.
I've the last games that I've put a lot of time into. Right now, I'm playing Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Okay.
On PS4. I just beat Cyberpunk. I did my first playthrough of Cyberpunk.
Now wait, didn't they like recall that game because they had so many bugs in it or something?
Yeah, sort of. They didn't exactly recall it, but they took it off you couldn't download it anymore. I bought a physical copy.
Oh, okay.
Which I always do if I can. I'm like I hate downloading games.
See, I used to be like that, but I don't know. For some reason, like having it on the cloud, for some reason, like I like that I can just download it and delete it and uninstall it or reinstall it whenever I want, and it's always going to be tied to my username and my password.
That's true. I don't know. Does it pass from system to system that way? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. The physical ones don't exactly. Well, maybe. Does your library carry over?
Yeah, I think so.
From PS4 to PS5? Probably so.
Yeah, because I just read something about how you can actually access your
PS5. It's
PS5.
just a collector in me, man. If they cut the cord to the internet, maybe
true.
like they'll go down deep into the ocean, and then as an act of war, they'll destroy the internet, and then there goes all my games. So if they destroy the internet, I want to be able to hide and play my games.
See, I'm so bougie now. I don't even play any games unless it's online. Like, I can't even fathom, like, am I playing against the computer? This is bullshit.
Oh, you only do multiplayer?
Yeah, I only play, like, online head-to-head games.
I can see why you would like sports games now, because that sounds fun. I forget that that's even a thing.
Oh, it's...
I had fun with Overwatch, and, growing up, I liked, the original, Call of Duty. I don't play too many online games because my internet signal's so weak. Where I'm at right now, my sister's in Atlanta, and she's obsessed with Stardew Valley, and got me hooked on it. And I couldn't even play online like Stardew Valley with her. The internet signal was so weak, and that's like 16-bit game or something.
Right. Fuck, man.
It's satellite internet. That's why.
You're missing out
the latency
on a whole new world that I have faith you're going to get into one of these days. It's just, you gotta... What the fuck do they have going on over there? I mean, how much do you pay for internet?
Dude, I don't even try. I try not to. It's ridiculous. I wish I could show you. I posted it online one day because it's so funny. It's like, I don't want to lie, but it's like $89 a month, and for like I don't know, 2 gigs or some shit. I don't want to lie, but it's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's like hotel speed.
It makes no sense. It's like we're like living in the 80s out here.
Damn.
And it's satellite.
Well, here's the thing,
so I don't know. I can't wait till Elon Musk is putting. He's trying to do like a worldwide satellite internet grid, something like that.
Yeah. Well, Godspeed.
Maybe that'll be my answer.
Well, I can't wait to play you in NFL Blitz online. That would be the ultimate.
Oh man, I hope that's a thing.
All right, so I went Facebook creeping on your profile. And
okay, great.
I pulled a few things that I wanted to discuss, and one of them is your fancy toilet handle.
Okay, yes.
What the
Fantastic.
hell is this?
There's nothing too crazy about it. I went to a local hardware store. I'm buying a house for the first time ever.
Nice.
And it's like, that, and as bougie as that sounds, there are vehicles that cost more than the house I'm buying. But you get like a sense of ownership, and you finally get to feel like whatever I put here stays here.
Right.
I've moved around. I've probably lived at 20 different addresses, and it's like every single time you hang up a shelf or a painting, like deep in the back of your mind, it's like it's temporary because you're renting.
Right.
And you're gonna have to take it down one day.
Yeah, or like painting a wall or installing a deck or something like that.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, exactly. Like let's say you have a pet, and and it would really suit you to build a fence so the pet can't get out of the yard. But if you're renting, like, why the hell would you spend all the money to put a fence up?
Right.
Makes no sense. So
this was your way of leaving your first mark while you make a number two.
Yeah, I was like, the toilet handle, it broke on its own. It was all rusted. It needed to go. So I went to the store. It was like a local hardware store, and there were a few options, and one of them was far superior to the others, but it was like $10 more than the others. I was like, man, I could do a lot with $10, but I was like, no, I'll tighten my belt. I will spend the extra $10 for this like ivory colored handle. It's got some weight to it.
Damn.
It reminds me of my grandmother's house or something.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds to me, sir, like you treated yourself. And to that I say bravo.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, I'll milk it for the rest of my life. Every time I flush the toilet, it won't be a cheap flush.
Right. Well, God willing, I hope to flush that handle one day, sir, if I'm invited.
Come on over, man.
So you had a brief political career. What the hell was that about?
Wait, what was that?
You had a brief political career?
Oh, God.
I mean, you ran for office.
That's something that I'm not complete. I don't, man. The political atmosphere right now is so toxic. I saw it coming, and that's why I got into it. I knew in 2015, 16. We'll say 16, because it was like November, I think, was the election. I just saw it coming, I knew that things were about to get really nasty, and I felt that I had to do something about it. I don't know if I did or not, but I tried, and it was, I don't know. I was not. I wouldn't take it back, but also my life would probably be better if I'd never tried to do it. It was a very stressful time. It was a very stressful time in my life.
It was just very bizarre for me to just go scrolling on Facebook, and then all of a sudden I see it's like you wearing just like this badass outfit next to like some stiffs, and you're on the fucking ticket, like you're there, and you're shaking hands, glad handing with people, and it's like, this dude's really fucking doing it. And didn't you go by a pseudonym or something?
Yeah, well, I went by Dorian Fibbian, and I had for a long time. I used that for all of my art projects.
Right.
For a long time. I'm not going under that name for the Valentine's Day show. Kind of more laid back about it right now. Whenever I started my musical career in Lafayette, specifically, there's a lot of Cajun music out there, It's a very, like, Cajun, Zydeco influenced area, and tons of performers are doing that there. and my last name is Hebert, and so I felt like people would assume, just seeing my name on a marquee, I was going to have like a washboard or an accordion or something.
Right. And chances are there was probably another performer by the name of J.K. Bear. I don't know if you've ever come across him, but, probably like a cover artist or something.
I have never met him. I don't know about that person, but...
Oh, that's little J.K. Bear? Oh, he gonna sing that 311 song. Let's go watch him. And then it's you, and they're all pissed off.
Oh, well, hopefully they wouldn't be mad.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. they would have different expectations of who the performer was.
I thought, I thought with the last name like Hebert, they would expect to see Cage. It's just my way of kind of like escaping from that. I wanted to play more experimental music, and it kind of caught on. So whenever I started putting out like visual art, I just stuck with that name, and that's just kind of how it went. I still use it if I release another album or something, but I'm not there right now. I think the next thing I release would probably be like a graphic novel or something like that.
Nice. Yeah, I could see that. That would be fucking badass.
I am a published. I've done like tons of comic strips in the past. I worked for a newspaper, like a weekly in Athens, Georgia, whenever I lived there, and I was in like the LSU paper for a little while. I love comic strips. That's like an old passion of mine.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I miss. I miss the excitement of getting, like, for me it was Ninja Turtles, and I would get all like I think they were
the comics.
Yeah, like the Japanese comics that they did.
Yeah, man.
And those, like, it was like so, like, every page you turned, you were just like, oh my god, look at all this, and you have to calm down and settle in. But I remember that feeling of just like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're wonderful, So support your local comic book store. And please, if you hear this.
Calvin and Hobbes, I mean, that was the OG where...
Calvin and Hobbes
that's a religion.
That might be why, that's probably why I want to be a comic strip artist. I was completely hooked on that growing up.
Something Under the Bed is drooling.
Man.
Lazy Days or something?
Scientific progress goes boink.
Yeah. Is it Bill Watterson? That was the dude's name?
Bill Watterson, yeah,
That's the fucking man. That's the OG. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Chase that. Do it for us, because I'm not going to do it, but I would love to see some of your creations.
I would love to. I need to. And I think it's probably better for my mental stability too. Like preparing for a musical set. I don't even know if I mentioned that I am doing a performance on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I was
about Sunday.
To give it.
I don't know when this is gonna go on the air, but
no, this is gonna be up tonight, sir. Tonight, and if you have a song you want me to throw on the show, send it this way. And where can people watch this Valentine's Day show?
I'm gonna stream it on my Instagram. That's where you can watch it live. I'm not used to streaming things, so I went on. I did a short like live video on Instagram, and then I did a short live video on Facebook to see like which one I should use.
Right.
Because I'll record on one and then transfer to the other. And I found tonight, in my personal situation, my personal endorsement for the night, that Instagram was much higher quality recording. I felt like the Facebook one was kind of compressed, so
right.
I'm gonna stream it live on Instagram, which is @DorianFivian, and then I will transfer it to my Facebook page. yeah, I don't know. And I mentioned, I was thinking about just like recording it with a video camera for like truly good quality. But then I don't know who would want to watch 2 hours of me performing.
Well, you're taking requests, right?
Later,
how is the request thing gonna work?
I'm not taking live requests. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just asking for some help because I wanted to do 2 hours, and I've been like adding to it. Last night I played through my entire set just to let you know where I'm at exactly right now. With no banter, it was about an hour and a half, so I was really comfortable with that. I was like, I think for the next 3 days, I'll try to like add 10 minutes to my set every day before Sunday. So I've been just thinking of more and more songs that I think could fit in, and it's been really wonderful. Yeah, I've added a Sam Cooke song today.
Nice. Yeah, man. I miss the feeling of preparing for something like that. Like I feel like a lot of musicians and comedians are really having a hard time with the lack of preparation that they're used to or that they were used to before the pandemic, and it was just it was something that kept everybody going that was in that creative field, and to have it kind of subjugated to live Zoom type atmospheres or Instagram stuff, it doesn't always work for some people. Like if you're playing a full band, it's not the same.
Of course not. The music industry was already suffering because of streaming.
Right.
And I mean, God, we saw what happened to the movie industry.
Right.
Because of COVID. It's terrible. It's like the artists, all of artist outlets are getting completely ripped to shreds. It happens to authors and newspapers already with the internet. It's like the internet's such an amazing tool for knowledge, but it's completely stripping artists. In a corporate way. I don't know. I mean, it also gives like so many people a voice, but also there's like so many voices that it's very easy to get drowned out. So
yeah, I mean, if you look at all the bullshit like on TikTok, and it's just stupid white girls lip syncing to other people's music and doing a coordinated dance over and over again. And then there's one person with an acoustic guitar with like an amazing voice, and he gets drowned out because it's like, no, next. All right, this is what I'm used to. White girl dancing along to a coordinated dance.
I mean, there's plenty of like smart white girls, and there's dumb guitar players. It's the full spectrum,
I'm trying to make generalizations, broad strokes, Jake. Come on.
I know. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I'm trying to get canceled.
I'm not trying to get canceled on your show.
That's okay. You can be politically correct. It's fine. Or you can try to get yourself canceled. It's cool. It's hip.
Like I said, I'm starting to stay out of politics in general.
I feel you, man. It's not fun to talk about, but neither is death. And what do you think happens whenever we die, Jake?
And you do a deep dive. This is like Hot Ones. You ever watch Hot Ones?
No. What is that?
That's it's like an online show where people eat hot wings. It's like one host, one celebrity.
Yes.
And the wings get hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
man,
okay.
I'm ruined on that show. I signed up for the box set for a couple of months, and I'll never go back, man. Nothing is hot enough anymore.
Well, I should have sent you some wings or something before this started.
I'm all ghost peppers don't faze me anymore.
Damn.
That's not completely true, but I can handle it. I've gotten there. I'm very disciplined. Like crystal sauce, it does nothing for me.
Jesus.
There's Tabasco. Tabasco is like the vinegar at this point.
Oh yeah, Tabasco's
I,
like might as well be soda pop.
I've got much love. I do the Tabasco cayenne. I've got much love for Tabasco in general. It's got its place, but
Oh, I fuck with it, but it's not
man,
like, people in New York were always
there are
like,
some
Tabasco, oh,
there
this
are
is
some
hot.
culinary geniuses out there making hot sauces. You should look into it. If you haven't, whoever's listening, check out the designer hot sauces in the world. They will change your life.
Designer hot sauce. That's an indie band.
That's what it is. I don't know what else to call it.
All right, I'm gonna finish it up with this. You're a cat guy. Are you or not?
That sentence. I am a cat guy. Am I or not? A cat? A cat guy? Yeah. I have a cat.
Okay, so we're on the same page here.
I have a cat and a dog.
Oh no.
But I had a cat first, and his name is Chapter Wallpaper, and he runs the roost, man. He lords over all of us.
Damn. Chapter wallpaper?
Chapter Wallpaper.
That's a hell of a name.
It is. He came preloaded with the name.
Okay.
But I definitely stuck with it.
Yeah.
All of his siblings had crazy names. I don't remember all their names. I know there was 2 Chainz was one of them, named after a rapper, I guess.
Right.
But I was in a band called Reading at the time. So Chapter was just like a perfect name. Chapter Wallpaper, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. Well,
And
I'm wondering,
yeah.
do you let your cat sleep with you through the night?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Chapter. He always like finds a spot in between my legs, like on top of the covers. Last night though, he was like a real baby, and he crawled up and got like underneath my armpit, which is really rare. I don't know what was going on there, but he was like snuggling with me. Also have a Labradoodle. Her name is Easy, and she's very spoiled and bad. She steals toys from all the neighborhood dogs. Like every day I come home and there's like a new dog toy on the porch.
Damn.
There will be a reckoning one day.
Yeah.
And then I got some chickens too. Since I moved out here I'm like living in the woods or whatever. I got them for the eggs, man, but they aren't laying eggs now. I think it's too cold or something. And it's supposed to be very cold tonight, by the way. You said this is releasing tonight. Anyone who hears this tonight, leave your faucet running.
Yeah.
Leave it dripping, not running.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to get extremely cold tonight. Yeah, I had to make some special preparations for the chickens so they wouldn't freeze to death tonight. I feel bad for them being out there.
Yeah, well, I'll follow up on the chickens. Do you actually consume the chickens? Or
No, God, no. I couldn't do it. No, I have them only for eggs, and they will live to a ripe old age until they die of natural causes. I couldn't raise an animal and then eat it.
Yeah, it seems a little weird. I would get too attached.
I mean, eating meat in general is weird. I mean, I know it's like natural. I'm not knocking anybody for doing it. I get it, obviously. But no, I was a vegetarian for almost 13 years. It was like after my father died, I just kind of like threw it out the window. But when I did, I realized I was like really like I wasn't getting all the nutrition I needed. Like I was really unhealthy,
Right?
Because I wasn't doing it properly. But I'm basically vegetarian. I'll throw meat in something every now and then. I'm like pescatarian, pretty much.
So
for what it's worth.
If I,
whatever
if there was
whatever
like
the hell it's worth.
a pizza with some pepperoni on it, you're gonna eat it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So you're not okay. Good.
But like if you bring me to like a fast food restaurant that has like a veggie burger, I'll probably get that.
Yeah, they're not really that bad. You know, people shit on
No,
them.
they're not at all.
You can't really tell with all
No,
the fixings. It's
the Burger King one's really good, and they're only gonna get better. But just like, I mean, it's mystery meat, you know. We don't know what's in that.
yeah, most of
Pink
that shit
sludge.
is nonsense anyway. So why not?
What part of the pig does the hot dog come from? That's my question for you.
Ugh, the belly button.
We don't know. I grew up on a pig farm, by the way. Just I'll put it out there, and because I always feel like pickled pig's feet.
Oh God.
I just can't imagine doing it. And chicken feet too. That's another, like, people eat chicken feet and pickled pig's feet. I really want to try, but I grew up on the farm, and I just can't imagine. You would have to like boil it in bleach or something.
Yeah, it's a little. Just the aesthetics of it alone. Who knows what it tastes like? But for the listeners that aren't in Louisiana right now, if you go to certain gas stations down here, they will have those in a fucking jar next to the cashier counter. You can just buy a fucking pig foot or a chicken claw. Throw it in a little bag for you. It's disgusting. Or it's
pretty
cultural.
wild.
All right, so
turkey neck. I'll do a turkey neck.
Maybe I'll suck on it and see what happens.
That's all right. That's the name of the show. Suck on it and see what happens.
Hey, we've all been there. Where can people watch your live stream on Valentine's Day? One more time, Mr. Jake Hebert.
Please go onto my Instagram at Dorian Fibian, DorianPhibian. And I'll be streaming it on there. Or you can follow me, Jake Hebert, on Facebook. I'll post it on there afterward.
And what time is it going live on Instagram?
It's going to be Sunday, February 14th, like 11 to 1.
Nice. 11 a.m.?
Yeah.
All right.
It's the middle of the day.
It's
like
special.
a restaurant setting. That's why it's like a 2-hour set. Because people are going to be dining. So I tried to prep like a solid 2 hours of Valentine's Day music. And I'm like way far away from this for anyone who's concerned that I'm like spreading COVID or something. I'm like way off in the corner, nowhere near the diners. It's like a diner slash not even a grocery store, but like a convenience store, gas station.
Damn. Okay.
I will be in the liquor section.
Goddamn right you will. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, no, but sober. I will be sober at least until the show's over. I can't trust myself to do this the way it needs to be done unless I'm in the right state of a clear state of mind. It's not easy. I'm challenging myself. That's the whole point.
Well, that's how I know you're not an alcoholic.
Well, that's the first I've heard of that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, you got to have restraint. Restraint is one of the strongest virtues. It's one of the very best virtues.
Yeah, I suck at it. I'm getting better, but I suck at it. But
if you master willpower, you master life.
Well said, sir. And I, along with my fiance, will be watching on Sunday, 11 a.m. And Jake, thank you so much for being on the show, and you have a wonderful night, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling. I'll see you on the flip side.
Yes, sir. Until next time, don't die.